Hello there, everybody. This is going to be my first gaming video ever, and it's going to be a guide on a game that probably 3 people know of. It's Battle of Warships. Now, today's guide is going to be on the Rodney. I'm going to teach you how to play it properly. Now, when I say properly, I'm going to mean properly. Here's a quick overview of this thing. The Rodney was a Nelson-class battleship. A unique design, to say the least. Not the most impressive, but fairly impressive for the time. This is one of the slower ships in the game, but that doesn't really matter. The main guns, three triple turrets all up front. So yeah, that's a pretty good design. We're gonna look at its anti-aircraft battery really quickly. And the rear here. We're gonna look in the back. We have 4 of these quad anti-aircraft guns, and 6 of these single anti-aircraft guns. Now, this gives it a all around a really good protection of the ship. The secondary battery has a range of over a kilometer. These are some of the most powerful secondary batteries in the game. In fact, these are actually kind of comparable to destroyer guns, but that doesn't matter. HP, without being like boosted by any upgrades, is actually fairly respectable. Speed is not very respectable, however. The turn radius, it could be much better. I mean, it's no IJN Yukazi. However, really quickly, we're gonna go into a battle. I'm probably gonna leave this one so I can make this a faster video. I'm sorry if the quality of this is shit, but like I don't have anything to give me like a proper recording thing. So I'm just screen recording this and using the phone microphone, so I'm sorry if you hear things. Now, the engine's going from nothing. We can reach our top speed pretty quickly. This thing also has a fairly quick turning radius, and it's fairly quick at turning when not at full speed, as this shows here. Our main battery. One second, I'm gonna do like a really up close gun battle. Well, we're shooting. Now, up close, fairly decent. Further you get away though, the less decent it gets. Now, what makes this ship special is its ability to be unique. It has no torpedoes or interceptors. However, it does have a pretty good anti-aircraft battery, so that helps, like a lot. Like, you'll be surprised. Getting into battle is what takes a while. Now, we have HE, but if I'm to be honest, you don't really need to use HE a lot. Now, you can also fire all the guns up front like this for some odd reason. It doesn't make sense to me either, so don't like badger me in the comments like, oh, why does it do that? I didn't design this game, and I'm pretty sure the people who did have like, I don't know, they may have some historical knowledge of battleships, but probably not a lot. Now, going into battle here, as you will notice, is going to take a while. Torpedoes, as you can see right here, they are your worst enemy in this ship. They have a carrier on the other team, but carriers, like, I don't call them carrier. Well, actually, yeah. They don't carry the team ever. Like, you won't ever see a carrier carrying a team. In fact, it's kind of the opposite, because carriers in this game, not only are they useless, but like you can tell how lazy the person is by if they use a carrier. Now, Now, because of our fairly good ship handling, you'll see that no matter what, if they put the torpedoes in front of you, like, you're gonna get hit either way. Now, our ship is fairly slow. Now, I'm gonna see if we can hit this right here. Nope. We completely missed that. We weren't even doing our full speed there, so I can see why. However, you're gonna see the full power of this battery up close. Now, that was fairly respectable, I find. Now, you see, now that carrier back there is doing the only carrier strategy I know. In this game, at least. Because, like, the carriers in this game, thankfully, aren't very useful. I'm gonna have to buy a couple more of these things when I get back from the menu. Now, this thing isn't good for carrier hunting due to this thing's slow speed overall. If it were to be faster, yes. But it's not a fast ship at all. In fact, this is almost as slow as the HMS Majestic class. Which, as you know, if you do actually watch naval history videos like me, is that they are fairly slow from the turn of the 19th century going into the 20th. Or if you're like a normal person, you're just going to be like, oh yeah, the 1890s. Now, this thing does, as this shows right here, can turn pretty fast. If you spot the torpedoes, you can probably you could maybe outturn them. Maybe. But the chances of you actually doing that successfully, not very. Don't rely on your ship's ability to turn. Rely on your ship's ability to take punishment. Because this thing, like, I don't know about you, but like this thing can take a little bit. Not too much. Don't completely rely on it to be able to take the torpedoes, but do rely on it to take a little bit. It can take fire from multiple ships for a little while. Remember, torpedoes and fast ships are your worst enemy. As you can see right here, torpedoes are our worst enemy. Now, this right here is going to show we can't outturn torpedoes. In fact, I don't think... Actually, yeah, the Royal Sovereign could probably. Now, as you can see, that carrier is currently doing a really good job at doing nothing. However, that is typically what carriers do in this game. Now, outrunning this ship, fairly easy. As you can see, the people on the other team are French. So they're kind of running away and probably cowardice, I'm going to say. I mean, relying on your carriers and just kind of abandoning them proves what type of player you are. I mean, if this thing was any slower, I would probably say something about, like, the Flintstones. Now, that is also something. This thing has a very low velocity for its main guns. Now, you see right there? That is what makes the ship suffer. It's slow speed and people who play like this. Like, these people are all in a Discord call. Actually, that's a strategy that people do. Like, you may be like, what type of cowards do that? Well, I'll tell you. People with way too much time and coordination on their hands. That's pretty much it. So yeah, that is the guide for the Rodney. Pretty shitty guide, I know. But I guess that's what I get for being up-tiered inside of this game. So yeah, that is how you play the Rodney. You don't want to get too up close and personal, but you don't want to get too far away. It's a medium range ship with a slow speed, so anything can outrun it. But you'll look fabulous doing it. So yeah, sorry about the shitty video today. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope to do another one of these soon. But from now on, see you guys later.